Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode Season 2. In the last episode, we set up diamond seeds, which means that we can now set up our infusion factories here to do all of the diamond compression and all of that stuff, so let's just get straight to it. I believe we set part of these machines up on live stream, so we turn redstone into compressed redstone, and then we distribute it in between all of these 5 infusing factories, and we turn them into some things from Mekanism that I have to look up for the name. So we turn it into enriched alloy. We also turn the osmium into the basic control circuit, and then these 3 in the middle turn to the coils from thermal. So they turn into the transmission coil, the reception coil, and the conductance coil. And the next thing that we need is diamonds, which we now have automated to make compressed diamonds. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some diamonds here. And we're gonna come over in the back here and see where we have our interfaces set up currently. Okay, so we have some spots over here. We already are providing diamonds, so we need some filters right here. And we're gonna need a total of how many? Diamonds are gonna turn into the refined obsidian dust and the mana infused and the reinforced alloys. So we need a total of 3 filters for compressed diamond. And then we need 1 filter for regular diamonds, okay? And we're gonna set up an insert here in the middle. I believe I'm inserting on green. We should be seeing diamonds going here, lovely. And then we need to extract on some other one, which is inserting. Are you inserting? Yes, inserting on red. Okay, so we extract on red, and that should go into the system. And on the bottom here, we're gonna set this up to be 1000. Emit when levels are below, and you should be set to redstone high. And the back should be output. No, the back is input. Bottom needs to be output, right? So let's turn the extract off. Bottom extract always active. Lovely. So we should be seeing diamonds going into here and making compressed diamonds. We also need some upgrades on the machine. And the easiest way to add upgrades is to just shift right click it with the upgrade like so. So we add 8 energy and 8 speed, and we can toss the same thing in this one because we're gonna automate that anyway. Right, so we're making compressed diamond pretty quickly. I think it's keeping up with the extraction, which is lovely. And then we need to grab some compressed diamond, and we're gonna provide it over here in that same interface right here. And the filters need to go to 3 of these. So the middle one I'm gonna use for that. One of it's gonna be for the obsidian, so it really doesn't matter. We're just gonna put it on the back here to say the insert. Actually, hold on. I have to check. Where do we have we have the top as extra. Okay, so we need an insert on green here, like that. Oh, put in carbon. Dump. Ah, okay. Okay, it works. Cool. Right? So that can be just insert on top, and we're gonna add the filter before we set the insert. So we should be seeing diamond going into the slots. This middle one is gonna be for, you know what, we'll do this. We'll put machine frames right here. We're gonna do 3 in a row for the compressed diamond, like that. So they should split up and fill all of them equally. I don't know if I have upgrades on these machines. I do not. So we're gonna add speed upgrades to all of these. And then also energy upgrades. Like that. The next 3 things that we need to filter is pulverized obsidian, mana steel, and enriched alloy. And we're gonna take that, and the mana steel, and the pulverized obsidian. And the insert I have on the back, so we're just gonna say insert here the pulverized obsidian, or the enriched alloy, it doesn't matter. We're gonna insert that. I think it might have inserted the wrong thing, but that's fine. And insert that. Yeah, that's pulverized obsidian going in here. We're gonna need refined obsidian dust anyway. Okay, so we're not providing the alloys just yet and the mana steel. So we're gonna put the mana steel right here. And then the enriched alloy can go right here as well. It doesn't matter. So those should be going to its corresponding spots. We're gonna do auto sort on all of these, like that. This first one we're gonna set to refined obsidian dust, and we're just gonna say 512, I think, is a decent number. Emit when levels are below. Actually, the machines I'm controlling the machines. I need to add conduits here. Right. That's what I'm missing. I was like, what is the wrong thing? So we need to add these 3 or 5 even, and then grab our Yeta wrench and configure all of these. So the most important here is click on top, and then we click S. So and last one, and then we need the up to the input output, and then we configure it again. So the easiest way to do it is to open back, grab on the rope, you just copy those settings, and then paste and paste and paste and paste, and then you do the whole thing. Okay. So the second one here needs the mana steel. So we're gonna set the mana infused to like 512. Emit when levels are below. The machine needs to be redstone high, and redstone high. And then this one is gonna be 1,000 of these reinforced alloys, which should turn off automatically. So we can then just set up an extract on red on all of these. And that should clear out the internal inventory. And we need to then provide refined obsidian dust, which I don't think I have in the drawers, so we can add that as needed. But we need to provide this over here somewhere. We're gonna do it right here. Okay. And the refined obsidian dust is gonna go up top, so we need a filter. Like that. And we need you to go in this one. So you should be getting refined obsidian dust. There we go. Okay. We need to set the control here to be compressed obsidian, set to 1,000, emit when levels are below, active redstone high. Okay. And then we need an extract on the bottom, on red, and that goes into the system. So compressed obsidian. We already have 1,000 in it, so it should turn off pretty much immediately. And we're going to provide it right over here. And then we're going to set up another filter. Boom. And insert it into the last thing, or the second to last thing, which is over here. Like so. We're going to insert, actually, disable that. Needs to go into the top. Insert like that. That should be providing compressed obsidian as soon as all of the extracts are complete. But we can toss a stack in here to get done. Then this infusing factory is going to turn the compressed obsidian with these reinforced alloys. So reinforced alloy. It's going to turn that into the atomic alloy. So we're going to take that, add it to a filter, and toss it on the insert right here. And we should see reinforced alloy going in. Cool. And then I need to wait for the atomic alloy. I have a few here. And I think it's good to set this just to like 512. I've been doing. Emit when levels are below. And redstone high. Set this to high as well. So that should be pretty much it. And now that we also have platinum ingots, we can set up lead platinum alloy. And for that, we're going to just set up a basic filter here with platinum and lead. And we're going to come around here in the back to the alloy furnace that needs those. I think it was this one. We're going to insert it here. Like so. And this machine is on redstone control, so I think I need to set it up. This needs to be emit when levels are above or equal. Yeah. Okay, so I think it's the right one. Yes. Okay. So the level emitter here is going to be set to lead platinum alloy. And how much do I have of the Shibuchi alloy? I think I have like 500 or something set up, so we're going to do the same. We're going to do like 512. And that should start producing as soon as it gets platinum. I don't know why. Oh yeah, right. Why it's not getting platinum. Because we don't have platinum. So we're going to grab that. So, and make it 64. Coolio. So you should be now having platinum. Making lead platinum alloy. That should be going into the system. Wonderful. And the next step is to turn this lead platinum alloy into Indium. And for that, we're going to require kind of a similar setup that we have over here. I just want to add one of these lead platinums right here so we know that this is complete. and we can then take this guy off. Wonderful. To get started with Indium, we're going to need pretty much the same thing that we have down here. We're going to need a melter to melt the ender pearls, and then a fluid infuser to infuse the lead platinum alloy with ender pearl with resident ender to Indium. And then I want to set up another thing here. I want to put another melter, another fluid infuser, and we're also going to put a fluid transposer. And you're going to see what all that is for in a minute. But we're going to filter, first of all, ender pearls like that. And we're going to filter them to be on the insert in the back here. And we have stuff right here. So we can do ender pearls like so. And we should be seeing them come in here and melting into resident ender. We're going to grab some fluid conduits. We're going to toss one here and one here. And we're going to say extract on green, insert on green like so. So that should be putting liquids into here. The problem with setting this up now is we actually are going to do this on a different color. We're going to say, let's say lime, right? So we don't cause the resident ender to go anywhere else, because we're pretty much going to have fluid conduits all around here. So this guy is going to get redstone because we need flux infused ingots as well. So we're going to put this guy for redstone like so, and we should already have redstone here, so it should be already melting. Lovely. We can then set up this, and we're going to set an extract on red like so, and an insert here on red to put redstone in here. And we're also going to put one more conduit here and say insert on red like that. So we have that going into here. And can I set this to round robin? It already is. So it should be going in here as soon as we turn the back on to be input. We can actually just do that. Okay. So we need diamonds. We need lead platinum. And we also need the electrum ingots. So right in here, we're going to do electrum. Actually, we're going to do lead platinum, because we have the ender pearls, and actually we're going to do it this way. Lead platinum, ender pearls, and then we're going to do electrum, and we already have redstone, and we can just put in diamonds. All right. So these filters need to be reconfigured like so. And we're going to say output electrum, output diamond, and another one for lead platinum. Okay. So the lead platinum has to go into here, which should be this one. Yep. We can insert that. That should start making Indium. Lovely. This guy is going to get diamonds, which are not this, but are this. And this should turn diamonds into the flux crystals. Lovely. And then this guy, the other fluid infuser, is going to get electrum, and that should turn into fluxed electrum. We're going to toss that in there. Yeah, fluxed electrum ingots. Wonderful. We then need to augment our fluid transposer so we can get redstone control. We're also going to give it 4 upgrades. And then we need to set up some stuff here in the back. First of all, we don't need this guy on this side, nor do we need the redstone conduit, because that's for the melter. We also don't need this guy right here and the redstone conduit, because that's again for the melter. I have set all of these to be redstone control active, and we can set up these in the drawers, also these in the drawers. And I don't know if I have Indium, so we're going to go check that as well and add all 3 to the drawer system, and then we can set up the extract. We don't have fluxed electrum, so we're going to toss it there. Flux crystals are going to go here. We're going to grab 1 each, and then the Indium I already have here pre-set up, so we can go and set all of those up to be extracted now. We're going to set Indium to be 1000. And we're going to emit when levels are above limit, because this turns off with redstone signal. And then here we're going to say flux crystals. We're going to say 256. Sounds like a good number. And we're going to say emit when levels are below, because this guy is the opposite. It's redstone high. And then this guy is going to be the fluxed electrum, which we're also going to set to 1000. Emit when levels are above. And the back should be extract on red on all of these. Like that. So we should be extracting Indium, flux crystals, and those. in this compact machine, we're gonna sieve some netherrack. I am pretty sure I have everything set up for what we need to process the netherrack, and I've only placed down the machines. Nothing of the cabling has been done yet, so we're gonna do that together, and I need to make another resonant conversion kit, and we're gonna upgrade this guy, and this guy. Then we're gonna give this one 4 augments. You guys are gonna get monoculture cycle, and also 3 augments of each of this. And then you each one get another seed that I've made in between cuts here, and we're also gonna need to upgrade these guys down here with 8 of these and 8 of these, and likewise on this side. Oh, you've already been upgraded. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use these phytogenic insulators to grow netherrack essence. We're gonna use this crafter to craft it up into netherrack, and then we're gonna pulverize the netherrack into crushed netherrack. We're gonna output it to both sides here, so we're gonna have an input on top, output on the right here on both sides, and then we're gonna take the processes that we get in the in from the sifting, and we're gonna use this crafter here to craft them into the 4 corresponding ores that we're gonna get from the crushed netherrack, which are as follows. We're gonna get magnesium, lithium, boron, and thorium, pretty much. We're gonna connect it up like so, and then I need to grab an interface, which is gonna provide us all of the items for this area here. So we're just gonna set that up right here. So first things first, we need phyto grow in here, and then we need some conduits, and we're gonna extract it into those guys. So we need some filters, and we can just do that, everything on the green channel for the inputs. So we're gonna do that. Grab some flux phyto grow, and we can set up an insert here and an insert right here. And these guys need to be configured to have the back as in and out, like so. So we should get that. We also need power, so we're gonna grab a bunch of conduits here, and we're just gonna run power like this through all these machines, all the way down to here. And then we can just grab a cell, and we're gonna put you right down here. Seems like a good spot. Set it to output mode, so everything should get power. These two also need water, so we're gonna grab a sink, put it right here, and grab some conduits for fluid, and do that, and then extract always active. Wonderful. So they have water. They're producing nether essence. Lovely. If I set these guys are on auto output, and we need the auto output to be actually like this. So we need an insert on the back, output on the left, insert on the back, output on the right, like that. Cool. So we should get nether essence right here. We can set up a recipe for netherrack, like so. So we're full on netherrack right there. We're gonna grab a conduit here, and we can just extract from here, always active, insert into here. Top is insert. This is producing. These are sieving, though that's really quick. Okay, and we're producing netherrack fine, so let's grab some speed upgrades here. I think maybe like 4 will do. Maybe even less, 2. Why is this? Okay, it is transferring. It is keeping up. This is filling up. This is filling up. Okay, we need to put a redstone high on this because this is too quick. Okay, and then we need to set up some stuff in the back here. So we're gonna do conduits like this. I need to grab a trash can, just one basic one like so. And we're gonna put this right over here. We're gonna grab ourselves a filter, and we're gonna grab gold, ardite, and cobalt. I'm gonna put gold, cobalt, ardite right in here. Let's say insert. We're gonna say extract always active. We don't need a connection there. Extract always active. And I think what we can do is we can take the crafter here. Oh yeah, the things don't need to go into drawers because they're gonna go, or into a drawer controller because they're gonna go into the crafter right off the bat, and then we can extract out of the back of the crafter. So that should be priority, let's say 10. So that should clear out ardite and cobalt. We're also gonna need speed upgrades on these because this is gonna be insanely fast. We're gonna add those. And then we need an insert on this guy, but we need to prepare the slots here. So we're going to take some lithium, some thorium, some magnesium, all of these. So boron, magnesium, lithium, and thorium. Okay. So let's put one here, and one here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 like this, and 6 like that. And then we can just put something like that in the middle. We can click remember. And then we're going to do uses on this, make recipe for boron ore. So it's going to be all outputs and everything will go to there. Then we need uses on this. We're going to apply. Uses on thorium, apply. And uses on lithium, apply. Okay, so we're getting all of the 4 ores. And grab these. Magnesium can go in here, boron there, thorium there, and lithium there. Okay, so in the back of this crafter, we're going to set up some more conduits. Like that. And what we can do probably, it's going to be simpler. We're just going to put a drawer controller right here in the middle. And then we can just do a cable like this, and we can extract always active, insert. And nothing is connected with conduits up to the top, so it should be fine. And that should extract everything. I'm going to also grab my keys so we can lock all of these up. And my third key, we can quantify them just so I see for the moment. And we can toss the rest of these in here. And this guy is not emptying because this is not an insert. Okay, so that should empty that. That should empty that. And we'll see if everything keeps up if I turn this guy on. Seems okay. It's extracting everything. Trash can. This guy's making the thing. It's keeping up. We're putting it into the drawers. We need some storage upgrades. We're going to have a stack of those and a stack of those. 6. Let's put one of these on each one. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So I had a bit of a thought, and I think I have a solid idea on how I want to do this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to limit the amount of ores we produce by these drawers. So they're all going to produce 2048 of each. And what we're going to do is we're going to filter or control at least the extract out of all of these. So we're going to set up something like this. I ran a conduit in the middle line this time. And what we're going to have is just level emitters right here in the back on all of these. So we can set up something like this. Bam, 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 and bam. And for the extracts here, we're going to set it to active with signal on all of these. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to have level emitters here for each of the ingots to extract out of this drawer. And then we can have another extract, let's say on the bottom here, extracting into the other side here. Can just link it up with a phantom face. That would even be better. Just put a phantom face here in the back and we can extract out of the same drawer. That's a wonderful idea. Okay, I'm going to put a phantom face here because we're not going to set this up right now. But just so I remember, we'll put it right there. Okay, so basically what that's going to mean is that we can process the amount of ores that we need. We're basically going to extract it the same way we did before into this advanced enriching factory. And then the magnesium is just going to stock up to 2048. And then it should just do its thing and wait. And once we need it for this, it's going to extract the magnesium ore right into the advanced metallurgic fabricator, which we're going to have here in the future. And it's going to process things nicely. Now we can set this bottom one to be 10,000 lithium. Emit when levels are below limit. This top one is going to be 10,000 thorium. Emit when levels are below limit. And then this guy on top is the boron ore. So we're going to set that up to 10,000 like so. Emit when levels are below. And that one is going to be magnesium 10,000. Emit when levels are below. Okay, so we have extracts. We just need the insert, which we can put in the back here to have it nice and compactly hidden. So we're going to do that. We're going to set this side config to be back on input. And I believe I can then put a limited item filter, which I decided to unconfigure in between cuts here. So we're going to reconfigure it really quickly like that. and we can then set it up on an insert, and that should start inputting if that is connected. But what we can do is we can just break the crusher or the enriching factory, place it back, and we should have an insert that is connected. I know why. We're extracting out of the crafter on green, so we're going to extract on black, insert on black, and now we should be seeing ores going in here. Yep. Basically what was happening, the ores were going back into the drawer controller and not doing anything. So they were just staying in place. Okay, so now we should have a stack of each of these as long as we don't have 10,000 of the ingots in the system. And once that is processed to 10,000, it's just going to stop and accumulate 2,048 of the ore and just be nice and fully automated. Just one more thing that I want to add is instead of having this on auto sort, we're just going to set it up with a stack of each of these. So I'm just going to wait the magnesium to fill up and the lithium as well, like that. And then we're going to toss it on the insert here and set this to be green. So we should have a stack of each of these. There is one more problem that we have to sort out here. So what we're going to run into is all of these are going to fill up. We use, let's say, up 500 ingots of lithium. So the lithium ore starts dropping down. The sieves start producing more and more stuff, which is going to eventually back up into here and then back up into the sieves. And then the sieves are just going to start spewing items out everywhere and cause lag. And that I don't want. So what we're going to do is we're going to set an on and off on this pulverizer. We're going to set it to redstone high. And we're going to put some conduits right here. And we need to just look up the redstone conduits here so we can turn off all of these that don't need to be hooked up to the drawers. That, and then we're going to run conduits here, here, and here. And we can also not connect it to that, so that should be fine. And what we just need to do is connect it up to the pulverizer. So can I do this? And we can do an output here. Yep, lovely. Okay, so we're going to do an output red. And if it's outputting red on any of these, we should have the pulverizer running, okay? So that's going to keep producing ores. Then we still have the problem of overflow. So what we're going to do is we're going to push priority on this to 10. We're going to push priority on this to 0 and remove the filter. So what this is going to do is everything that we process here is going to go into here first. So all of the magnesium, all of the boron, all of that stuff is going to go into here. And as soon as this backs up, it's going to put it into the trash can. So that is pretty much a foolproof system. And that is going to have to be it for today. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed today's episode. And if you want to see more, make sure to hit the like button. You can also subscribe. And also, you can support me on Patreon and Twitch as well. And I will see you all in the next episode. Have a good one. Bye-bye.